the most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real-world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Turn 3 Racing Network, as tonight we're here as the OP Racing Grand National Super Speedway Series is at the World Center of Racing, Daytona International Speedway. Thank you very much for joining me here tonight. I will be your host for all of our racing festivities. It will be a festival of speed here tonight. Race number 7 of a 16 race regular season, a 22 race season long event. We are getting ready to fire them off into qualifying to kick things off here tonight. Once again, I do want to thank everyone for joining me here. I hope you all are ready to go watch some racing. I know I am. I'm ready to talk about racing. I am ready to interact with some of the best fans we have in all of YouTube. I'll tell you what, it's going to be a good night of action. Qualifying is underway. A couple drivers are making their way out onto the track. The 77 of David Booth. Well, he's one of the first cars out on the speedway, making his way around the track. Booth in the 77 machine going across the start-finish line and begin his first timed lap. As David Booth in the 77 drops down to the yellow line. This is the very smooth Daytona. The Booth doing all he can to lay down a quick lap. Anthony English in the 42 right there as well for his qualifying time. Anthony English, no stranger to pole position. See how he is going to fare out here tonight. Randall Cobb from Buck Wild Racing in the 52 machine, making his way out onto the track. Cobb down on that yellow line. He is on his fast lap. And times are starting to roll in for our qualifying efforts. English on pole, David Booth second, Dave Hunt in third, Daniel Holloway fourth. Randall Cobb goes to the top and shuffles that order back one position. Adam Evans jumps up into fourth place in the 25 machine. John McCarra finding himself seventh. David Overstreet eighth. Overstreet has his qualifying lap in hand and is shutting it down. Andy Brigante moves into sixth. Bob Lacavera in the 11 shuts his race car down. Jimmy Reynolds in the 17. Halfway around this 2.5 mile super speedway. '17 right along the yellow line. Mark Mann puts his time in for 13th spot. Quite the field of cars we have out here tonight. As the 17 drops down below the yellow line. Nothing against that right there in qualifying, as the 17 jumps up into sixth place. Mixed Master PJ. You can find him on Twitch. This is Peter DeBorgia in the 40. Is on his qualifying lap as he makes his way down the backstretch. Borgia, nice smooth line through 3 and 4. As Peter DeBorgia in the 40, gonna flash across the start finish line, and Peter DeBorgia to the top of the board. Richard Kuhn moves into 6th place with his qualifying effort. 4 drivers turning a 50.23, having to go to the next few digits to iron out who qualified where. Zach Workman in the 091, bringing it off of turn number 4 and onto the front stretch. Drops down below the yellow line, and Workman gonna cross the start finish line. Does he have anything for Peter DeBorgia? 7th place for Zachary Workman. Ricky Kuhn in the 41, beginning his qualifying time as he leaves pit lane. Sean Stevens in the 27, crossing the start finish line. He moves up into 6th. We have 2 cars out on the speedway right now. That is Ricky Kuhn and Jeffrey Crosby. Jeff Crosby in the 33, coming around to finish his qualifying lap. Always bet on black. Moves up into 6th place. A lot of drivers liking that 6th place. That's like the 3rd or 4th one in a row that jumped up into 6th. 41 machine and Ricky Kuhn gonna start his time on the clock. The 4 drivers turning a 50.23. Peter DeBorgia, the fastest of those 4. Randall Cobb 2nd, Anthony English 3rd, 4th place going to David Booth. Let me tell you, that takes a lot of effort to qualify that close. These drivers are doing everything perfectly, and to have 4 of them share the same time, holy smokes. Ricky Kuhn is our only driver on the clock right now. So the 41 on the front stretch is 1 lap of qualifying done and over with. And Ricky gonna move into 9th, ruining the trend of drivers to jump up into 6th place. Just ruined it. The 41 locks it down in dramatic fashion. So track has gone quiet. We do have a few minutes left in qualifying. 20 drivers have taken a time. We have about 30 drivers here tonight. A couple cars not hitting pit road or hitting the track for qualifying. We'll be hitting pit road here before too long. Got ahead of myself. With that being said, let's take a quick moment and talk about the fact that we are on race number 7 here this week. 6 races have been contested. We have 6 different winners. Rick Sebrands, James Mayer, Zach Fritsch, Logan Helton, Kenneth McCullough Jr., and Jimmy Reynolds all picked up wins in the first 6 races. Will that trend continue? And it is very important to keep note that this is the Wednesday night race. It runs the very same format that Monday night does, meaning that there are 16 regular season races, 16 spots available for playoff championship contention. We'll get into the points here in a little bit, but for right now, qualifying almost wrapped up. So we're going to take this moment and step away for the national anthem.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome back to the Turn 3 Racing Network as the drivers are taking to the grid and we are getting close to the drop of the green flag. But before we can get there, we got to take a moment to thank the drivers of OP Racing who help put on this amazing show we watch every Wednesday night. This is the feeder series. This is one of the series that you have to go through to try and make it into Monday night show. Monday night is an invite type of situation for the OP Racing Premier Super Speedway Series, but the Grand National runs on Wednesday night. The trucks run on Saturday night, and you can pick one of those two series to use as your feeding opportunities. Let the other drivers get used to you and let the admins see you drive. So if you'd like to join OP Racing on the Monday night or even on Wednesday night, Wednesday night is you just find the league and hit them up for an invite and away you go. With all that being said, let's get right into the grid. Starting the lineup on pole for the first time this season. He didn't choke on it. That is Peter DeBorgia with a 50.231. Randall Cobb on his outside, just 0.003 seconds slower. That is a butt hair of a difference. Third place, only 0.004 seconds. Anthony English on the inside of row 2. On his outside, David Booth in the 77. Row 3 going to be Adam Evans and Sean Stevens. Row 4, Richard Kuhn and Zachary Workman. Row number 5 will be Ricky Kuhn and Dave Hunt. Row 6 will be Jeff Crosby and Jimmy Reynolds, but not in that particular order. Row 7 will be Andy Brigante and Daniel Holloway. Sean McCarron, Zach Fritsch for row number 8. Row number 9 will be David Overstreet and Jared Forbes. Row 10, Bob Lacavera and Mark Mann. Row 11 will be Mark Vega and Chris McCullough. Row number 12 will be Ken McCullough and Shane Posey. And our final few rows will be the 99 of Robert Dumendak, the 6 of Dustin Barber, Andrew Schroeder, and Richard Malugani in the final starting spot here tonight. Malugani, Mark Vega, and Schroeder all did not make it to the grid. Mark Vega being our race control here for tonight. So Peter DeBorgia taking his first pole position of the season. Going to be the one in control of the field as a pace car gets out of the way. And the green flag is out, and away we go for 70 laps here tonight at Daytona. Down into turn one they go. That inside line gets a good start here and already has cleared Randall Cobb in the 52 by almost 3 cars. Adam Evans in the 25 stays down low, a little bit of a wiggle. Now Adam gonna jump up in front of Cobb. So Evans making the move to the outside lane. DeBorgia and English continuing to stay bumper to bumper down the backstretch. Into turns 3 and 4 we go. So we're gonna come off of 4 for the first time here tonight. Peter DeBorgia looking like he's gonna lead this first lap, but Adam Evans says, I'm gonna make you work for it. And at the line, I believe that one was Adam Evans by just a little bit. So 25 cars taking the green flag here. I do want to take a moment and give a shout out and a thank you to everyone in YouTube chat, everyone watching. Thank you very much for joining me here tonight. Liberty asking a good question. Jimmy Crow get the night off. Yes, this is just me all season long. If Jimmy wants to jump up in here, he's of course welcome. But for the most part, this season will just be me talking to myself and hopefully reading a lot of YouTube chat, talking about racing, calling a great race, all that good stuff. As the field really begins to get up to speed to start climbing into those last few miles an hour, Peter DeBorgia staying committed to that yellow line. He has not made any moves to try and jump up anywhere. Adam Evans in the 25 machine, currently leading that second lane. We watch the 41 jump up to the outside. Ricky Kuhn making a move to try and work his way forward. Mara Clark chiming in. How you doing, Miss Mara? As Adam Evans takes over the race lead from the 40 of Peter DeBorgia. Most of this field is only separated by 2 seconds from the front to the back. Ken McCullough in the 03. Right now he is the last car in this group. Just ahead of him is the 04 of Mark Mann as we go on board with McCullough. You can see the leaders just ahead there. Two stages in this race. First stage going to end at the halfway point, lap 35. Robert Dumendak in the 99 and Zach Fritsch in the 12, just ahead of McCullough, who takes us through turns 1 and 2. Then it's the 83. It's Shane Posey finding himself in 21st here. Shane Posey tucked in behind the 46 of David Overstreet. This back of the pack here's not formed up as tight as our leaders. They might be trying to give themselves some room here early to try and miss some of the big ones. Got to give props to Hooked on Phonics. It is allowing Liberty Fires to be able to spell machine correctly, and that is impressive. It only took him 3 weeks. Booth in the 77 moved up half a lane, but stays committed to being behind the 52 of Randall Cobb. Problems for Malyugani. a late start for the 22 machine, but he is making his way out there as the field comes around. Now Ugani, multiple laps down already to start this race off. Now the 25 of Adam Evans. Going to continue to lead on that inside lane. Randall Cobb in the 52 trying to work to his outside. We got one car trying to use the third lane. That is Daniel Holloway. Chris McCullough in the 1, not too far behind him. I'm sorry, McCullough is in the 60 here tonight. Now Cobb also trying to make it 3 wide. Down the backstretch, 3 wide for the race lead. Peter DeBorgia, Adam Evans, and Randall Cobb battling it out. And that top lane fizzles out very quickly. And Peter DeBorgia back to the front with Anthony English on his back bumper. Now, English jumps up into the second lane just ahead of Evans. Big wiggle through the trial when we got some smoke. One car in trouble, more than one car, as the caution flag is going to come out. David Overstreet, Zach Fritsch, Sean McCarra, Ken McCullough, all getting involved in this one. Let's see if we can figure out what exactly happened here. Workman, Kuhn, McCarra, and Jimmy Reynolds all coming together. And what a dodge by Jeff Crosby. Let's take a look at Crosby in the 33. Good heads-up driving by the 33 machine. So the first caution of the night coming out on lap 9. To the field catching up to the back of the pace car. Anthony English, Adam Evans, and Peter DeBorgia, your top 3. It looks like everyone going to be heading up for pit road on this time that pit lane is open. The 42, first one on the pit road, everyone else following suit. I expect this to be just a fuel only kind of stop. Now Ugani in the 22 going to get one of his laps back. 42 down and away. Adam Evans, DeBorgia, and Booth, the next few cars off of pit road. Let's take a moment and look at our point standings coming into tonight's race. We have 5 winners listed inside the top 30. One of our winners has only done one race, and that is James Mayer in the 95, but he has not tried to defend that win. And he might be one and done this season. But Seabrand's Fritsch, McCullough, Reynolds, and Helton all picking up wins. Jimmy Reynolds in the 17 picking up the most recent win. Ken McCullough winning the race weekend before that. Anthony English, your race leader and your points leader of drivers who have not picked up a win. A lot of speed in that 42, just unable to post it up into victory lane so far this season, but he keeps putting himself in good position, and you got to do that time and time again on a super speedway if you would like to win a race. He keeps getting good finishes, but just not the best finish he would like to have. The lights are out on the pace car. Row 1 for this restart will be the 42 of Anthony English and the 25 of Adam Evans. Peter DeBorgia and David Booth for row number 2. And then row 3 will be Sean Stevens in the 27. On his outside will be Randall Cobb in the 52. Good reminder in YouTube chat from Liberty Fires, don't forget to turn the points off like I did on Monday night, because I was brilliant on Monday night. One of my better performances. If I had to score that as a race, I probably finished in the middle of the pack. All that means is it wasn't my worst broadcast, but it also wasn't my best. It was a bit off. I don't know why. Anyways, what is off is the pace car. The 42 and the 25. Back to the throttle we go. Peter DeBorgia gets to that back bumper of the 42 very quickly, gives him a good little shove, and the 42 squirts out ahead. Adam Evans going to try and have to muscle back some lost ground. Inside line has a long train of cars. Outside lane gaining one more as Chris McCullough in the 60 jumped up into that third lane or second lane. Ooh, don't start those problems again, KR. Counting is easy. So McCullough in the 60 will go on board with the 33 of Jeff Crosby as he finds himself inside the top 10, tucked in behind the 53 of Dave Hunt. Off of turn 2 and down the backstretch we go. A little bit of wiggle as everyone tries to stay in the draft. Back onto the front stretch, we have our field completing another lap. A little bit of separation here. David Overstreet in the 46, Mark Mann in the 04. Falling behind the lead pack just a little bit, but right behind them, that is the 73 of Jared Forbes and the 17 of Jimmy Reynolds. 26 cars on the track. Only one of those cars is not on the lead lap. That is Richard Malugani in the 22 machine, but he is right there with Robert Dumendak. Dumendak last car on the lead lap in this 99. Zach Fritsch in the 12 there, as well as Sean McCara in the 71. They're going to go too wide and try and gain some ground here and catch back up to this lead group. There still is only one fast repair available here on Wednesday night. So trying to manage your car is still something that has to be on the minds of the drivers. David Booth gets a big wiggle and almost got into the 42 of Anthony English. Ricky Kuhn in the 41, jumping up to the third lane. Bob Lacavera jumps up there for a moment. Lacavera stays down low though. And Kuhn all by himself. Nobody going up there with him just yet. He's going to slide in behind or in front of the 83 machine. Did I say 83? I meant the 98. That is Dustin Barber in the 98. In a EcoBoost. I did not realize turbos were going to be allowed in NASCAR. Someone better tech that vehicle. So Peter DeBorgia earned his first pole position of the season and have put together 18 terrific laps, but we have quite a few to go. 70 laps our scheduled distance. We will use 2 attempts at a green-white checkered if we need them. Adam Evans in the 25 slides down in front of him to take the race lead away. Now Booth in the 77 going to lead that second lane. Adam Evans leading down on the inside. Randall Cobb in the 52, who started on the outside of Peter DeBorgia on the front row. Well, now they're in row 2 at full speed, but in their relative same starting positions compared to each other. On board with David Booth as he had just taken the race lead, slid down in front of the 25. Now it's up to Randall Cobb to try and make something happen as we got a few drivers peeling off for pit road in preparation for the end of our first stage. As Kuhn in the 41 still working that third lane. Here comes the 22 of Magliani to work with him. Magliani about 5 laps down. It would be very helpful for him to be the lead car to come to the end of the stage and get one of his laps back the hard way and one of them as a free pass. That would be a tremendous boost to the 22's night to get 2 laps back in 1 caution. So he has every right to be out there, every right to try and gain his race back to the lead lap. A few more drivers going to hit pit road. DeBorgia, Workman, and Mark Mann all on the pit lane this time. So 3 more cars making a pit stop here. As the 41 of Ricky Kuhn, rim riding right there, almost took our camera out, trying that third lane. And Magliani in the 22. Right there with him. Dustin Barber in the 98 gets into the 41 just a little bit. Big contact there, puts the 41 and the 22 into the wall, but we stay green. They sorted out. Here comes another 4 set of drivers on the pit road. That is Chris McCullough, Jared Forbes, David Overstreet, and Ken McCullough all hitting pit lane this time. So green flag pit stops are starting to be sprinkled into our race strategy. Stage 1, our only stage caution, will be at the completion of lap 35. "25 cars still on the lead a lap as we begin lap 23 of 70. So Dustin Barber in the 98, making a little bit of contact with the 41. Doesn't look like a whole lot of damage on the 98, but the 41 of Ricky Kuhn is pulled onto pit road as we got cars in trouble. Caution flag going to come out. Lacavera involved. David Booth getting involved. So with the yellow flag flying, let's see if we can't back this up and see what happened. Go on aboard. This contact is happening just ahead. Take another look at this one. 83 gets a bad bump from the 52. Several cars making contact there, finding themselves spinning into the grass. So the field working its second caution of the night. Adam Evans going to lead this field on the pit road. If you pitted early, it's a good opportunity for you to gain some track position. So with that being said, as they come down pit lane, we're going to step away because I need some throat lubrication. We'll be right back to fire them off once again.
Racing. You wanted the best, you got them 4 abreast. Often imitated, never duplicated. The greatest show on dirt, the World of Outlaws.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Pace car getting ready to pull off. Zach Fritsch, Robert Duvendak leading this field to the green flag. Last on pit road on lap 11. They stayed out, gained a lot of track position, and it has paid out well for them as they are leading this field to the green flag. Duvendak on the outside, Fritsch on the inside. Anthony English and Daniel Holloway came down pit road on lap 19. They find themselves in row number 2 right now. So the early pit stop drivers really got a lucky break with that caution, and it has put them up front for the run to the end of the stage. Nathan Grounds checking in, shouting out his favorite driver, Jeff Crosby, in the 33 machine. Crosby out here and having a good little run, finding himself in the middle of the pack, the 33 right now in the outside lane. Qualified in 12th, pretty much staying right where he qualified at this moment. Robert Duvendak slices down in front of the 12 is Zach Fritsch. That gives Daniel Holloway all the clean air he wants on the outside lane. Duvey in the 99 holding that yellow line. Good steady line through 3 and 4. Mark Mann in the 04, up 12 positions from where he qualified. But our biggest mover of the race so far tonight, that is your race leader, Robert Duvendak, who has gained 24 positions. He was hanging out towards the back until he came down pit road under green flag, and then took advantage of that situation to be your race leader. Things have worked out his way so far. Duvendak looking for his first win here on Wednesday night. Sitting third place in total point accumulation. Big word there, I stumbled over it. Please forgive me. But with a 16 race regular season and a 16 slot playoff field, sitting third place in the points may not get you in. We have 16 different winners, and that is entirely possible so far. We have had 6 races, 6 different winners. That trend could continue here tonight. One of our race winners is not out on the track. That is Rick Seabrands. Rick MIA here on Wednesday night. That's okay, as long as he gets 8 races in, he will lock himself into the playoffs. Having a little off week here right before the middle of the regular season. Maybe recharge the batteries and come back. Zach Fritsch in the 12 does have a win, and he's finding himself second car on the inside lane. Zach Workman in the 091 Second car in the outside lane. Workman looking for his first win. As is a tradition on Monday night, if you don't watch the Monday night broadcast, I like to crack a flavored water for individuals. So tonight, I'm going to crack this one for all of you in YouTube chat, because you guys really do make this a great race, as we got two cars on the pit road for green flag pit stops. But this one is for you guys as Doobie and Fritch pull on the pit lane. Workman in the 91 and Holloway in the 21. Now your race leaders. Well, yeah, let's get to that cracking. James Mayer picked up a win earlier this season, but James has only contested one win. If he would like a shot at the playoffs, he's going to have to start showing up. This is the last race he can miss. So if Mayer wants to try and get the Wednesday night OP Racing Grand National Series Championship, we're going to have to start seeing him soon. But if he misses next Wednesday night, then that spot is not going to count for him, as has to make 50% of the regular season races. That could open the door to someone making it in on points. Daniel Holloway in the 21. Now leading the inside line as he dropped down to the inside. Holloway on his sixth start of the season, still looking for his first win here on Wednesday night. Peter DeBorgia jumping up to the middle lane in the 40. Everyone wiggling down the backstretch. Chris McCullough in the 60, using that third lane to take over the race lead, but DeBorgia timed his move perfectly, moved up in front of English, got around Holloway, and drop down to the inside. Now McCullough drops down to lead the middle lane with the 0-3 machine of Ken McCullough on his back bumper. But the caution flag going to come out, as that was the end of the stage. I got caught napping. The end of the stage was right there. Holy crap. Holy cow, how do you do that? Oh boy. Well, Peter DeBorgia in the 40 going to win the stage with an outstanding move down the backstretch. And I think I just forgot what track I was at. So the 40 picks up the stage win, catches up to the pace car, and the field going to come down slowly onto pit lane. Yeah, put away the flavored water. I don't like coffee. That's burnt water. Don't know how we figured out to burn water, but we did. So the 40 wins the stage. Chris McCullough second, Anthony English third. So now this will put everyone on the pit road. Robert Duvendak and Zach Fritsch did pit early. And they're going to take advantage of track position once again. So your stage 1 winner into his pit box. Fuel only for the 40, down and away. Very quick stop for him, and let's get a quick word in with the driver of the 40 machine. That is Mixmaster PJ, Peter DeBorgia. How you doing, bud?
Hey, how's it going, man?
Oh, it's going all right. But stage 1 in the books, and you are our stage winner.
Yeah, trying to keep it in chat here. Zach Workman won the stage last week, and well, he ran out of gas in turn 4 in the final lap last time. So hopefully we have a little bit better luck than that. But yeah, finally get to do one of these winners interviews after it's been so close on Monday. So yeah, just happy we got a good push at the end and got a little lucky there with how it broke.
Well, first pole position of the season, and you're capping it off so far at the midway point here as the stage winner. How fast is your car here tonight?
Fast enough. I had a little bit of damage from a little run-in with either Randall Cobb or David Booth at the beginning there when we were working against Adam Evans, and I've had like 5 seconds of optional. I've been like needling down every pit stop, but you know, your car doesn't need to be that fast. The cars around you need to be fast, and Anthony was a great pusher there, and I was working great with Holloway and Mark Mann, and Zach Workman's got a quick car, so we'll find some way to get this team speak in victory lane, hopefully.
All right, man. Well, a solid run going for you so far, but we still have the rest of the race to go. Making some good moves out there. Solid move down the backstretch. Tell us about that pass to get this stage win.
Well, I knew the McCulloughs were going to go high. We kind of sniffed that out from like laps before, kind of hoping that Workman would stay around long enough there that they would stay in the 3rd lane and that I could go around Holloway when I got the run in the middle, and then English was able to push me the rest of the way. So it was really just luck how it broke there. That could have happened the lap before, and then I wouldn't have finished. You know, so I was just right place at the right time.
All right, man. Well, congratulations on the stage win. Any shout outs or thank yous you'd like to give?
Yeah, everyone who I'm working with tonight, I don't even know what room we're technically in, but a mishmash of guys, like I said before, with English, Workman, Mark Mann, Holloway. You guys saw our pitch strategy there. We all came out together. But definitely you for giving up your Wednesday nights now. It's one less night to work on the Sweet Springs car. So thank you for doing that for us. We really appreciate it.
Well, you're welcome. And, man, once again, congratulations on that solid stage win, and good luck in the rest of the race.
All right, hope to talk to you again later.
All right, that is Peter DeBorgia, your stage winner, working with Mark Mann, Anthony English, Daniel Holloway, and Zach Workman. Not a lot of team loyalty here on Wednesday night. Everyone just kind of jumps into a room, and a loose knit of teamwork. Working well for the 40, though. Here we go. Lights are out on the pace car. Peter DeBorgia and Anthony English going to lead this field to the green flag. Daniel Holloway, Jeff Crosby right behind them. The pace car safely out of the way. The green flag coming back out. So away we go for the final stage here tonight. Only one stage. Caution being thrown. Only one driver going to win the stage here on Wednesday nights, and that goes to the 40 of Peter DeBorgia. But now he has to focus on the rest of the race. 31 laps to go here tonight, as the 42 is going to try and get a good run down the backstretch, sail it off into 3 and 4. Two cars have dropped out of the race, Richard Malugani and Ricky Kuhn. They have gone behind the wall. Looks like their night is done. That gives us 24 cars out on track. All 24 cars are on the lead lap. Last car is the 17 of Jimmy Reynolds. Reynolds hanging out at the back with the 98 of Dustin Barber. These two looking like they are in danger of losing the draft. They can't quite close up there. We ride on board with the 17 of Reynolds. While the drivers are out turning some laps, how about we do a little bit of a turn it up right here on the Turn 3 Racing Network. Crank your sound and joy as these 24 cars scream around this 2.5 high-banked Daytona International Speedway. As the caution flag is going to come out. David Overstreet in the 46 getting involved in this one. Several other cars getting a piece of the action as well. See if we can figure out what happened here. As everything seems to have currently frozen. That is not a good sign. All right, we'll try this one more time and see if we can figure out what happened. Middle of the pack, cars spinning. Ken McCullough gets a tag at the end of it. Take another shot at this one. Workman in the 91 goes through the grass. Locks it down. Mark Mann slicing through the grass as well. One last look. Here's trouble forming up just ahead of Mark Mann in the 04. With 26 laps to go. The 40 and the 25 playing a little bit of games with each other. Most of the field came down pit road. 5 drivers stayed out. Adam Evans, DeBorgia, Crosby, Duvendak, and Fritsch all stayed out. Anthony English in the 42 did hit pit road. Lights are out on the pace car. We're going to fire them off once again. Borgia on the inside of row number 1 with Adam Evans on his outside. Row 2 will be Crosby in the 33 and then the 99 of Robert Duvendak. Row 3 will be Zach Fritsch and Anthony English. Nobody can make it on fuel from here. We will see everyone come down pit road at least one more time. Okay. Hold on to your hats because I have a feeling the intensity level is going to ratchet up just a little bit more. One car not making it out onto the track. That is Dustin Barber. He has gone behind the wall. It looks like his night is done. As the green flag comes out, Adam Evans and DeBorgia. Good start for both of them. They didn't jump out too far ahead. Second row able to stay on their back bumper as everyone tries to get up to speed quickly, cleanly, and efficiently. Onto the front stretch we come, the 40 and the 25 in a drag race to the line. And it looked like the 40 of Peter DeBorgia picked up that lap lead. That 40 machine is looking very stout, very determined to stay out in front. Well, as soon as I say the intensity level is going to ratchet up, it looked like everyone's decided to settle in and log a few laps and try and get to the next fuel stop. David Booth in the 77, falling behind this lead pack, and is losing the draft, so the 77 in trouble, no one falling back to help him out. He now finds himself 4.5 seconds behind our race leader. Richard Kuhn in the 47 machine and the 17 of Jimmy Reynolds at the tail end of this lead pack, and they are tucked in nice and tight behind the cars in front of them. That is Zachary Workman and Andy Brigante in the 013. Brigante closing up quickly on the 73 of Jared Forbes right there. So if you're a driver at the back of the pack and you want to try and make something happen, third lane is where it is at. You're going to have a little bit of help, and so far no one looks like they're going to try and jump up into the third lane. Quite a few cars showing some damage, a little bit of beating and banging. As the 33 of Crosby now is out in the front. Let's take a look how the 33 got to the front, moved up to the second lane. Through the trial, gets a good run. Adam Evans tries to stay to his back bumper. And into turn one, the 33 slides down in front of the 40 machine. I sure do say machine a lot. I didn't realize that till Liberty started spelling it wrong, and now I find myself saying it all the time. Adam Evans doing the same move that Crosby did for the race lead. Evans to the front now on that inside line. Adam Evans showing some grit, some determination to try and put his name into playoff contention. Robert Duveneck in the 99 now leads the second lane. 19 laps to go. They work their way down the backstretch. Zach Fritsch in the 12 machine, race winner. Sean Stevens in the 27, second car in the outer lane. He is looking up for his first win, so a lot of first-time winners out here tonight. And in the first few rows of this field, so as things start to ratchet up just a little bit, we are getting close to being inside of our fuel window for everyone to make their last pit stop of the night. As Robert Duvendak in the 99 drops down in front of Adam Evans. Sean Stevens now the lead car, and here we come. Green flag pit stops underway. Quite a few drivers on the pit road. Can everyone slow it down? So far, so good. Looks like everyone got on the pit lane cleanly. That gives the lead to the 27 of Sean Stevens. Adam Evans in the 25 battling right back. The 46 of David Overstreet was caught up in an incident earlier in this race. Now finds himself as the second car down the back stretch on the inside line. So Adam Evans in the 25, last on pit road, lap 37. He is going to pull off on the pit lane this time, giving the 46 of David Overstreet the race lead. Overstreet pitted 10 laps ago on lap 45. Single file now, we find our cars who are at speed on the track. Good indication that this group is going to hit pit road this time. And that will put everyone else on the pit road. Our green flag pit stop cycle will be complete once they hit the track again. Chris McCullough in the 60, Adam Evans in the 25, and the 03 of Ken McCullough up to speed here as Ken McCullough made a move to the outside. Adam Evans stayed committed to Chris McCullough. And now the McCulloughs are going to get together, and Adam Evans all by himself in the second lane, but here comes another pack that has a full head of steam. 3 wide through the tri-oval, and Anthony English is going to take over that spot. Not quite the race lead, as Dave Hunt scored as the race leader, but Dave Hunt trying to get up to speed. Hunt still down on the apron. Here comes the pack behind him. Close quarters racing there as Dave Hunt tries to gain speed, finds himself now in 14th spot. Ooh, trouble in the tri-oval. Sean McCara gathers it back in, but loses some ground. David Booth in the 77, torn up race car, staying out of the way. 3 wide racing action. It is getting down to the nitty gritty. 14 laps to go. The McCulloughs have hooked up. Chris in the 60, Ken in the 03. Zach Fritsch winning the race 2 races ago. Now challenging once again for the race win. I'm sorry, Zach Fritsch was, make that now 4 races ago. Holy cow, I can count. I can call a race, I can count, and I can use big words, but not all at the same night. Zach Workman in the 091 drops down below the yellow line, losing some ground, getting shuffled out a little bit there, but he's going to blend back up and in. Going to have to start his charge all over again. Oh, trouble on the front stretch. Around goes English. And the caution is going to come out with 12 laps to go. Let's see if we can find out what happened to the 42 machine. Ken McCullough, Sean McCara, and the 42 of Anthony English all getting together right there. The 2 cars spinning through the grass here on the front stretch. So with 12 laps to go, I would expect most of the drivers in the front of the field to stay out. If you're at the back of the pack, why not come in, top off your tank, make sure you have enough for 2 attempts at a green-white checkered. So yellow flag is out. Let's see. Let's do a surprise interview. Just at random, I have picked the driver of the 33. That is Jeff Crosby. Jeff, you got your ears on, bud?
Hey, KR. How's it going, Bubba?
It's going just fine, man. How are you?
Oh, man. Everything's been going well, actually. We got up front there. We had a little hiccup on pit road on that last green flag pit stop. But I don't know. We just took 4 tires there. Definitely going to try to make a run for it.
I had a 4-tire stop and a final sprint here. It looks like green flag going to drop with 9 laps to go. Tank full of fuel. You ready to go if it goes into overtime?
Oh, yeah. Tank's good. I think we're going to give them a run for their money here. So y'all need to sit back and relax, and it should be fun.
All right, man. Well, the 33, always bet on black, seems to be a phrase you like to use. So real quick, what does that mean?
A few years ago, it was my first trip to Vegas, and I think it was like the second day. Went to a roulette table, and black was hitting really well. I put $100 on it, and it hit again, double my money. So, and it just helps that the car is black as well. So,
all right, man. Well, lights are out. You're about ready to go racing, and we'll see if this plan comes to fruition for you. Any shout outs or thank yous you'd like to give?
yeah, man. Empire Motorsports here with me tonight. We got Doobie, we got Fritchie, all my family and friends watching on YouTube tonight, especially UKR up in the booth. I definitely enjoy watching broadcasts after the races. So.
All right, man. Well, good luck to you here, and hope to see you in victory lane.
Thanks, Bubba.
That is Jeff Crosby in the 33. Pulled up at random. And by random, I mean my cursor was over his name, and it was easy to click. So there you go. That's how random works with me. Anything that's done easily, lazily, all those other descriptions. But now it is time to go back to green flag racing. Safety vehicle out of the way. Green flag drops. We got 9 laps to go here in this one. Robert Duvendak in the 99 gets a good run through 1 and 2 and leads the field down the backstretch. Chris McCullough in the 60 on his back bumper. Still a little too early to stay committed and pushing hard on someone's back bumper. These engines do overheat in just a few laps. As Holloway goes spinning, Mark Mann goes through for a trip down through the infield. And the caution flag is going to come back out for that one. Let's see if we can take a look and see what happened. Holloway went for a spin. Mark Mann pulled onto pit road. Everyone else crashing behind them as well. '83 in trouble through the trial while everyone trying to check up. So it looked like 2 incidents. So 2 quick cautions here. Duvendak in the 99 scored as the race leader. Chris McCullough in the 60 right behind him. With this caution coming out, I think that will be the break everyone needs to make it through at least one of our green-white checkered attempts, should we need one. The 77 machine of David Booth going to get one of his laps back as the free pass car. That will put Booth back on the lead lap. We have 22 cars on track, all 22 cars now on the lead lap. Out of this race, Dustin Barber, Richard Malugani, Ricky Kuhn, and Sean McCara. We're going to get the green flag with 4 laps to go. This race winding down very quickly here tonight. So with the caution coming out, everyone has a moment to catch their breath. Maybe undo the shoulder straps and get settled in. Get a little comfy squiggle down in the seat. However you want to say it. Reposition. Whatever you got to do to make sure that you are at the best you can be. Because these 4 laps are going to be very intense. Everyone going to have a shot at winning this race that is on track. No cars out on the track are down a lap. And the biggest thing you can do to make sure you win a super speedway race is be on the lead lap. Anything can happen. Anything will happen. And just when you think you've seen it all, something new is going to pop up. Few cars did come down pit road to try and work on some damage and get back out there. All right, here we go. Onto the front stretch. Lights are out on the pace car. It pulls onto pit road. Robert Duvendak and Chris McCullough are going to lead this field to the green flag 4 more times around here at Daytona to settle this one out. Fritch in the 12 looking to become the first repeat winner of the season. Jimmy Reynolds in the 17 wouldn't mind to have his second win either. Doobie and McCullough, well, is the 17 down below the yellow line. Gonna try and blend back up, but he is gonna lose some spots as the 99 and the 60s sail it off into 3 and 4. Mark Mann up along the wall in the 04 machine, trying to get a third lane forming. Crosby in the 33. We got an impromptu interview with him. He's got 4 fresh tires. He's going to try and make the best of it. But with 3 laps to go, got to make the right moves at the right time. Dumendak in the 99 has no challenger to his outside. Chris McCullough in the second lane trying to get there, but some damage on the nose of that race car could be slowing him down. Two fingers in the air, 2 fingers, the common theme for today's events, as the 99 has just 5 miles to go. We make it around this lap without a caution. This race will end at its scheduled distance. Once the white flag falls, the next flag is the checkered flag. Jared Forbes in the 73 trying to make something happen in the 3rd lane. Not a lot of help out there. But the 99 and the 60 have a train of cars behind them. Off of, oh, trouble. Ken McCullough, Adam Evans getting in trouble coming off of turn number 4. And we are going to get a green-white checkered overtime event. Randall Cobb up in smoke. Evans up in smoke. Shane Posey getting a piece of the action. Take a look and see what happened. We ride on board with Shane Posey. Trouble up ahead of him. McCullough into the catch fence. McCullough goes tumbling, sends his wheels to Jesus on his roof, has to take the flatbed back. Take another look here. Looked like maybe just a bad bump from the 53 of Dave Hunt. One last look at this one. So the big one happening off of turn number 4. And we're going to get 2 fingers again as we go green, white, checkered. A lot of cars torn up late in this one. Randall Cobb on pit road. Jimmy Reynolds down and away after an extended time on pit road. Bob Lacavera on pit road. Shane Posey has gone behind the wall. Ken McCullough not yet able to be released from his pit stall. We'll see if McCullough has anything left in his fast repairs to get back out there. Started the night out with 26 cars. And as things stand, Only 20 cars are out on the track. 20 cars still on the lead lap. And David Booth in the 77 has been riding around with a torn up race car for the last several laps, is going to get a couple freebies, and this is why you never give up. You always stay out there. You just don't know what's going to happen next. So the flagman is going to be busy. He's going to have to show him the green flag while showing him 2 fingers for 2 laps to go. Row 1 for this restart will be the 99 of Robert Duvendak and the 12 of Zach Fritsch. Row 2 will be the 60 of Chris McCullough and the 42 of Anthony English. Row 3 will be Jeff Crosby and Peter DeBorgia. Crosby on those 4 fresh tires. DeBorgia sat on pole, won the stage, and now putting himself in position to win the race. So here we go. First attempt at a green-white checkered. One more attempt available if we need it. And Duvendak on the throttle trying to get broken away from the 12 of Zach Fritsch. Chris McCullough on his back bumper. Will we see another first-time winner? Or will Zach Fritsch in the 12 find a way to put that Fritchie-mobile into victory lane? Crosby in the 33, making some moves. He is now leading the second lane. Duvendak in the 99, gonna make his way off of turn number 4. The flagman has gripped tightly the white flag. Through the trial final lap, here we go. Who is going to make a move? Who has something left to show? Throw your cards out on the table because it is time to let everyone know that you were here to win the race. Duvendak continuing to lead through turns 1 and 2 down the backstretch. Can that second lane keep the momentum as cars jump up to the third lane? Peter DeBorgia leading the charge along the wall. Crosby has the lead for the moment, but Duvendak going to battle right back down on the inside. Off of turn number 4, they are crashing behind them. Big stack up of cars, but at the line, it is going to be Robert Duvendak in the 99, winning tonight's race here in the OP Racing Grand National Series. Crosby brings it home in second. Those 4 tires doing him much justice. Chris McCullough finishing 3rd, Zach Fritsch in 4th, and rounding out your top 5 is going to be the 04 of Mark Mann. Take a look at the stack up coming off of 4. Holloway going up and over the 40 of Peter DeBorgia and sliding on his roof. But Duvendak in the 99 winning this one. Holloway finally gets it righted and comes and gives a kiss to the 99. let's get right into our post-race show and kick it off by talking to our race winner, and that is Robert Duvendak. Doovie, you got your ears on?
Yes, sir. How you doing, KR?
I'm doing outstanding. Canton, Ohio celebrates this race win with you, man. Tell us a little bit about your night.
For the first half of the race, kind of just played it safe. Stayed at the back, conserved my car. Wanted to make sure I had an extra one here for the end. I've had pretty rough 3 or 4 weeks here in OP across all the series. So tonight, instead of going for the points and for the stages trying to get the points, I thought, you know what, we're just gonna adapt the alliance strategy that they've taken this season on Mondays and just kind of right at the back, survive, not worry about stage points, and be there at the end. And after the stage break halfway, we got ourselves in position with the little fuel strategy there, and stayed out when everyone pit and got up to the front, and we just kind of stayed there the rest of the night.
Well, the car looked fast all night long, and the pit strategy that you had really worked into your favor. It's almost like you had a crystal ball out there.
Well, I mean, it's about time it did, because all season I've been trying to make calls to help us with pit strategies, and they've all gotten messed up. So to finally have one go our way was nice. So it looks like as Empire, I know on Wednesdays we kind of run all over with different drivers and stuff, but Empire themselves got a 1-2-4 finish tonight, so that's awesome.
Well, very cool to see the 99 in the first win of the season. One more race to go to officially lock yourself into playoff contention. Are we going to see you next Wednesday night?
Oh yeah, I'm here for the whole season on Wednesday this year. I took last season off only just because I bought a house and I was doing a lot of remodel work to it. So I figured I was only going to race Mondays last season to give myself some more time, and said, you know what, we're going to come back next season. We're going to come out firing and try to score as many wins as we can to make up for the lost season there. So we're off to a decent start here. We got one in the first. I think this is what, race 6 or 7 this season. So we still got a long way to go. So time to get the other Empire drivers locked in for the season, and we can go see how many we can reel off.
All right, man. Well, congratulations on the race win. Anybody you need to thank for this one?
Yeah, Chris McCullough for the excellent push in there at the end. I knew Anthony was high, and we had Chris low. I told Zach, said, hey man, we got 2 of the best pushers in OP starting behind us, so either one of us is going to win this. So I got to thank Chris for the excellent push in there. I think Anthony might have had a little damage from the last wreck, so I hate to see that he dropped off so far there. Got to thank all the guys at Empire. Zach, Jeff tonight for coming out and racing with me, and then Will and Tyler on the Monday side. Thank you for doing broadcast for us this Wednesdays for the season. Thank everyone at OP. Thank my wife, my kids. Sure I missed somebody, but thank you all. Thanks for everyone coming out and watching.
All right, that is your race winner in the 99, none other than Doovie himself. Congratulations once again.
Thanks a lot. And one last shout out to Jeff Crosby. He's had a rough season in both leagues, and he came out here and about took a win from a veteran driver there. So it's pretty impressive to see him up there battling for that win.
Well, I'll tell you what, Doovie finished second, so we're getting ready to talk to him. We'll tell him you said thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Robert Duvendak in the 99, your race winner, getting it done out here tonight. But now let's move on to our second place finisher, and that is the driver of the 33, none other than Jeff Crosby. Jeff, you got your ears on, bud?
Hey, buddy.
How you doing?
Wow. First podium in OP. It feels great.
Well, great feeling, but I feel like we had some inside information on this. We pulled you up for an interview under yellow, and you said, I got something for him.
Yeah, man. We took those 4 tires and fuel, and just more confidence there, knowing that we were good to go there, and kind of got fortunate there with missing those wrecks, and was able to get up there and be with my teammates, and it was awesome that we could finish 1, 2, and 4 tonight.
Well, second place finish, nothing to sneeze at, especially when you had to come from, I won't say the back, but you were pretty far back there, and with 7 laps to go, I think it was 7 or 8 laps to go. So you made the right moves at the right time, and bring it up into second. Tell us what was going through your mind as you kept inching your way forward.
Honestly, just staying patient. I feel like I get a little jumpy occasionally, but I just kept telling myself to stay patient and try to get up there close to my teammates, and just made it happen tonight, I guess. It's been really fun, and I really enjoyed tonight.
Well, man, I'm glad you had fun out there. It looked like an outstanding race to be a part of. Any shout outs or thank yous you'd like to give?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to all my family and friends again. Empire, like I said, we finished first, second, and fourth tonight. It was kind of unfortunate that Zach lost the pack there. I thought he was going to be able to push me there, but second place is always good. Yeah, man, just you two in the booth. You do a really great job, and I appreciate all you do for us.
All right, that is your second place finisher, none other than Jeff Crosby. Jeff, once again, congratulations.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
All right, now we're going to move on to the driver who finished third place out here tonight. That is the 60 of Chris McCullough. And Chris, you got your ears on, bud?
And 4, I got a copy.
Man, oh man, that 60 machine had a shot at winning this race. Finishing third, though, not a bad spot to be.
Yeah, the Summer 60 Chevrolet Camaro was fast tonight. Had a lot of fun. Drove real aggressive there. It was a good race.
Well, Chris, you're no stranger to trying to make that third lane work. We saw you and Ken McCullough getting together several times trying to work something up there. Walk us through what it takes to run that third lane here at Daytona.
Well, man, the car was just so hooked up tonight. I had no problems handling. I could go up to that wall easily, and the main thing about running the wall is you just got to be able to side draft through the corners on the middle lane and have a good pusher behind you. Me and Kenny's been doing this so long together that we know where we're gonna be. But yeah, the main thing is just side drafting through the corners and pulling off on the exit just to get that arc off. It's all about stalling the middle lane, and when Darren stalls the bottom.
Well, Chris, an outstanding drive bringing you home in third place here tonight. Any shout outs or thank yous you'd like to give?
Yeah, I got to thank my teammates in this race. Jared, he did a good job. Yeah, I think he came home 7th. Kenny, he blew his motor trying to push me. I felt bad for that. It popped real quick on him. But yeah, I got to thank Jimmy for putting on this race, for you for broadcasting. It was a good, fun race tonight.
Well, I'm glad you had fun, and I know I had fun up here. If I had any more fun, I'd probably have been driving.
I don't know if you'd have much fun doing that.
All right, Chris. Well, man, once again, congratulations on third place.
Thanks, KR. See you next time, buddy.
Absolutely. That is Chris McCullough on the final step of the podium, picking up third place here tonight. Now, let's take a moment and look at the rest of our results. Robert Dumendak, your race winner. Crosby in second. Third place going to McCullough. We got to talk to all three of our podium finishing drivers. Zach Fritsch brings it home in fourth. Mark Mann rounds out your top 5. David Overstreet, Jared Forbes, Sean Stevens, Zach Workman, and Anthony English going to finish 6th through 10th. 11th place goes to David Booth. 12th, Robert Lacavera. 13th, Richard Kuhn. 14th, Andy Brigante, and Adam Evans going to finish in 15th spot, caught up in that crash coming to the checkered. Dave Hunt going to get 16th. 17th place goes to Randall Cobb. Holloway in 18th. 19th goes to Peter DeBorgia. Jimmy Reynolds 20th. 21st, Shane Posey. 22nd, Ken McCullough. Sean McCara in 23rd. Dustin Barber 24th. 25th goes to Richard Malugani, and Ricky Kuhn finishing in 26. Mark Vega, race control here tonight, and Andrew Schroeder did not turn a lap. So that is going to wrap it up for us here on a Wednesday night. Thank you very much for joining me, guys. I hope you all enjoyed the show. I hope to see you all Monday night, as the OP Premier Series is off this Monday, but we will be back in action next Monday, which is what I meant to say when I said Monday night, right? Because I can pay attention to dates. So until I see you guys, y'all stay safe, have a good night, and thank you very much for spending your Wednesday night with me.